In today's video, I'll be showing you guys my dad's old 2007 Chevrolet Aveo. And like I said, for our 2007, it's not heavily computerized like most modern cars are. This is very simple. This is a 1.6 liter four-cylinder engine. And this is very simplistic, and there's not big and computerized. You don't have to do any mechanics work to the electronic systems or anything like that. It's just a very straightforward, simplistic engine, no heavy computerized. It's just a 1.6 liter four-cylinder engine. It runs very good. For a car that's over 224,000 miles, it still runs very good. But today's video I'll be showing you guys what is going on with this car and kind of showing you guys around. So let's get started. So this is a 1.6 liter four-cylinder engine. It still runs good, 224,000 miles. Like I said, it still runs great, but in another year or so, me and my dad are actually going to do a big video where we're going to show you guys a full engine swap that we're going to do on this car right here, the 2007 Chevrolet Aveo, which is going to be transferred to a 1.4 liter turbo four-cylinder engine. And pretty much if you want to do an engine swap that's more powerful than these kinds of engines that are already in this car, well, obviously you have to change the transmission, because bigger and powerful engines like this 1.4 liter turbo engine is more powerful than this thing. That means you have to swap out the transmission, because if not, it will shred the transmission and it's not going to work properly. So also I'm going to show you guys what's been going on with this car lately and what's kind of why I'm making this video right now. So let's get started. Like I said, for a 1.6 liter four-cylinder engine, it still runs great. It does the right thing. It still starts for 224,000 miles. Well, I'm going to show you the real meat of why I'm making this video right now and show you guys. So I'm going to show you guys the audio version, kind of just not me in the camera right now. I'm just going to show you what's been really bothering me. So let's just put it in drive and just start kind of just taking it to the street, which is I'm on right now, and kind of just run it all the way down to the stop sign so I can hear what you guys can hear. I don't know if it's going to pick it up, but let's see until blind spots and check everything. Just gonna make sure that the Ford clears out of my path. All right, so we got a very clear system right now. So now, like I said, we are going to go down to the end of the stop sign, which is over there right now, and pretty much we're gonna hear the audio. Just gonna pick that up and see what's going on with the problem, and you can hear just slightly a slight thumping noise. So let's hear it. All right, ready? I'm gonna fold. I don't know if you can pick that up. But like I said, this car, accelerates good and it stops very good. It's very light and precise. Like I said, if you guys can hear that, that's that thumping noise. I don't know if you can hear that again. Let's try it again. I don't know if you can hear that. See, that's the sound of a warped wheel bearing that's going bad. As cars age over time, like this car is only 16 years old, and see, it has that thumping noise. That means their wheel bearings are going bad. So it kind of just bothers me to know that these wheel bearings are going bad, because my dad takes this car to work every day, which is an hour north of where I live in Cheyenne. And pretty much, well, the highway, the US Highway 85, goes like mostly 65 to 70 miles an hour, which is pretty fast. But at high speeds for the wheel bearings, it causes more wear and causes more warping to the wheel bearings, because higher speeds you go, that means the wheels turn more faster and faster. That means you're warping more of the wheel bearings, which is, well, pretty dangerous if you think about it, because, well, you need to have the wheel bearings in order to keep the car going, spinning, right? Because these things are warping at higher and higher speeds. True. See, that's why I keep telling my dad, hey, you need to get these wheel bearings fixed, because higher and higher speeds you go, the more warping and more wear of these wheel bearings take, And like I said, for a car that's 16 years old at the moment, right? You know, I had a history of, you know, rotors going bad, wheel bearings going bad. It's pretty normal because I think this car one time had a problem where it violently shakes. That means, well, there's a misfire in the cylinders, and then we changed the cylinders. Or maybe it's the rotors itself that kind of made the steering wheel shake violently a lot, you know? And that's kind of what the history of this car did. Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna get out of the car right now and kind of just park it back to where it should be. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'm gonna be right back. So what we've learned in this video, always make sure that your wheel bearings are perfectly fixed, because higher and higher speeds. Oh, this is me in the future now. So pretty much what I've explained to you guys in the audio clip is that I had a history of the bad rotors and the warping of the wheel bearings before. And I'm gonna show you guys why wheel bearings are going bad. Well, here's the cons of it when you have a bad wheel bearing. Pretty much, well, number one, your car can lose control. And for a wheel bearing that causes the wheel and tire assembly to loosen, this means that driving the bad wheel bearings can be extremely dangerous even at higher speeds. My dad takes that car an hour up to Cheyenne every single day. And the EOS 85 goes up to 65 to 70 miles an hour. That means that higher and higher speeds you go, the more warping of your wheel bearings. And pretty much those wheel bearings can go that bad. That means, well, you can have your car lose control, because even though it's a smaller vehicle too, you're still gonna have lost connection of your car. So pretty much you're just driving straight, but you have a bad wheel bearings. But like I said, it can, you know, it can just swerve out of the lane and kind of, you know, just swerve anywhere. And that's why your car can lose control, you know. And, you know, that's why driving at high speeds can warp more of your wheel bearings. And two, you have an issue with your vehicle brakes. And that's why obviously the car still has really good brake system. It's very smooth. As I kind of took it down to the end of the road, you can see, actually you can hear that it was a good, you know, stop. You know, it was a very good stop when I did it. It was a precise one. But wheel bearings, when they warp and more, you know, wear, well, that can cause a problem with your brake system. Three, removal of your vehicle's wheels. Higher and higher speeds you go, the wheel bearings are warping. Well, that means also when you lose control, obviously, well, also that can cause your vehicle's wheels to fall off, and, well, they can just crack, pretty much. You can lose them. That's kind of why I told my dad, you need to fix these wheel bearings, because, well, you're having higher speeds every single day, and, well, wheel bearings can cause your car to lose control on the highway, and, well, your car's wheels can be removed. And that's why I said the wheels can fall off, and that can cause your car also to lose control. Well, yeah. Also, the CV joint, the axle, and the transmission can be also damaged too. You know, it's just putting a lot of, you know, higher and higher speeds that he goes, like, this puts more stress and strain on the hubs too, you know. That's why I said, like, higher speeds you go, the more wearing of your wheel bearings. That's why my Forester, for example, has really good wheel bearings, and there's no thumping noises, because it's more bigger wheel bearings, and it's a bigger wheel too. But like I said, if it has bad wheel bearings, well, automatically just change them. Just, you know, you don't want to risk your car losing control on the highway every single day, and, you know, have your car's wheels to be removed, because, well, the wheel bearings are so bad, it can lose connection with the bars that hold the wheels in place, the axles. Oh yeah. And that's why I said, always maintain and fix your cars. You know, just make sure that you take care of your cars, and, you know, have a safe drive, and stay adventurous.